Or that's my question.
Well, it's easy to make a story out of anything.
I guess because, like, he wanted to expose these fuckers.
I don't know, like, why did the Texas fucking Uvalde shooting take the cops, like, 40 minutes to respond?
They're fat.
You know that camera footage, right, where you can see the cops in the corridor? Apparently there was audio to go with it, but they cut the audio from the videos when they shared it. Well, no, it's because you could hear the kids in the classroom crying and screaming when they were getting shot, and then, like, they only went in after the guy with the fucking shotgun turned up from the barber shop, because he found out his kid was trapped in the classroom. And there was one cop that was, like, stood outside the fucking door, like helping the fucking police hold their position for, like, 40 minutes. And apparently he gets a call halfway through the standoff and realizes his daughter's in the fucking classroom, and then he, like, starts, like, spurging out and tries to get in there. So then they just grab him, they drag him out of the fucking school. So he was quite happy to just sit there and, like, listen to other kids get killed, but as soon as he realized his own daughter was in there, she died, by the way. She was, like, one of the first kids that got shot in the room. Like, once he realized, oh, shit, it's my daughter that's in there, he decides to fucking act, and then all his fucking buddies, like, stop him. And, like, nobody ever, like, investigated Uvalde as, like, a colossal fuck-up for, like, a police response.
No, I mean, it was panned by the news outlets, like, incessantly.
Yeah, but no one was held accountable. Like, none of the police were fucking held accountable.
I don't know if that's true.
They weren't, though, were they? Because we know what happened. In fact, I'm pretty sure they had a security guard that was hired, and then he ended up fucking fleeing the building, didn't he? Yeah. You guys are fucked, bro, in America. Like, even when you have people in schools with guns whose job it is to defend the kids, they still fucking bitch out and run away.
Oh, yes, and we have someone in the EU saying, oh, I can say whatever I want online, but then they get arrested for saying one mean word to one child.
I don't know, can you say you want to shoot the president?
Freedom of speech has very forms of limitations.
Just drop in the lyric any fucking black person song.
You're getting a black person song. Okay.
I mean the song when they say the N-word, right? Like
okay, that is black people
from like 80s and shit, basically. If you drop the lyrics on Facebook in Europe, you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah, that was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. So is that true freedom of speech? No. Like you.
Well, you know, the difference is we don't use it as a flex, all right. We realize that we understand in the UK that we have a shit government. We use the Constitution as a fucking like cope. And like you guys, oh well, we have the Constitution, we have freedom of speech, and like you can just list any number of things you can't say or do.
How about you just try and buy some land that the crown can't take from you? How about you get a mortgage that doesn't matter?
Can you do that?
Revolution.
Wait. Can you get some land in the US that you don't have to pay fucking tax on?
It's called being a farmer. Yeah, it's called being a farmer. Dipshit.
No, I'm pretty sure you still pay tax on that.
Owning taxes. Of course you pay owning taxes, obviously.
No, property tax. If you don't maintain your property taxes, pay for it. Then there's not only that as well. If the local municipality as well in America decides that the value of the property in the local area has gone up, they increase the property taxes proportional to the recent sales of properties in the local area, which is how they price people out of the neighborhoods and communities they've lived in all their fucking lives.
They probably just pick the prices, like do the prices higher just for funds. Like, yeah, let's see.
They do that. They do it intentionally. Is how they get like loads of like elderly black people out of the neighborhoods. You know, they'll increase the property taxes proportional to what the value of the property is.
It's interesting who gets.
Doesn't your areas right now have like high crime rates though? Because you complained the U.S. wasn't accepting many immigrants at the time, and your area has like high crime rates now because of it. Because you want to be better than the U.S. Is that true?
I don't know. I mean, aren't you guys literally like fighting with the fucking cops in the streets in Minneapolis right now? You guys seem to be like way further. You guys are like way further down the fucking shit creek than what we are.
Like British just got it.
Hey, are y'all being like major fags about guns? Chit chat too that it was like gun nut chat up here.
Not guns, everything.
You gotta remember as well, right? Like our leading political movement in Europe right now is free migration. So
we're talking about
leading number one policy is like deporting people.
Did he leave? Did that dude just leave just now?
Yeah, probably because he heard the conversation and he's doing what we should all be doing, which is exploding his gun.
Loading a gun and shooting ice? What?
No,
Would
no,
say such a thing.
ourselves.
I mean, which year did British become the capital of stabbing people in the fucking dick and stuff? Just
I mean,
It probably coincided with the
like
death of the queen.
2010 or
long
something,
of the
right?
queen.
Or something.
I mean, we used to
Long
have
live the
duels in the
Queen,
streets. That
which
used to be a popular pastime back in the day, but you know they took it away.
Yikes!
It's okay though, bro. We're gonna bring it back.
I mean, like how?
I mean, at least you
How
can get a
did
loaded
British
spud
become
before
the
you get stabbed to
capital
death by someone in a
of
balaclava.
the countries to get stabbed?
True.
Like how? How did it become the capital of stabbings? Can you answer me how? Or is it like way too non-political?
Their stabbing cases are such through the roof because they want to say guns are the problem when really it's the people that are the problem, and they have such high rates of stabbing and crime imaginable to the point where it's like they're in the top 10 charts. It's a bit stupid.
You have the corniest.
They literally have.
Jamaican.
I mean, like, how did it become the fucking capital?
Literally by
Country
not
of
looking at the
stabbing.
bigger problem, which is usually the person and their mental health being the problem, not the tool itself that they use as a weapon. Because you can use anything as a weapon, even a fucking fork could be a weapon. To be honest.
Is this a
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it got kind of unpopular to bring up the fact that blacks have a 40% more likelihood than white people to develop.
This goes again. This is outside of color and race. I'm just talking in general, like the way how people are.
It's not about black people. It's about the fucking migrants that, like, fucking, has a little bit different philosophy than anybody else. Yeah.
What? You think these people have a philosophy, bro? No. People don't give a shit about anything like that, bro. They just do it because it's in their nature, bro.
Philosophy is, dude, if I want to fuck some white chicks, I'm just fucking taking it. That's the philosophy.
You guys want to get really fucking into it? You need to look up the National Institute of Health study on MRI brain scans of the different races and the AI's model's ability to discern between a black brain, a white brain, an Indian brain, and an Asian brain.
What is this eugenics bullshit you're talking about right now?
Sounds like some Reddit
shit
bullshit, to be honest.
Paper.
Official page by who?
This year.
Does he have doctorate?
Yeah, National Institute of fucking Health, bro. Look it up. They literally did an MRI study.
It's not the study I'm calling into question. It's what you're taking from it that I am.
So they basically concluded that they couldn't explain how, but the AI was able to determine the brain structures of an individual and infer their race from that, basically.
I see. So you believe in AI overlords. So you're a slave to AI. Beautiful.
How's that a slave?
Yo, we're reaching peak cinema here. Slavery and AI is crazy right now.
Well, I'm just telling you that they trained AI models on the MRI scans of like black people, Asian people, Indians, and whites, and they could discern the race from each individual.
It's the same fucking bullshit I hear when people say, "Oh, eating fat gets you fat." Like, no.
Do you want me to send you the study?
Did you see news in Britannia?
I don't give a shit.
It was like
I don't care either. I don't want to see it.
Your cousin is actually a nice thing. Have you seen that?
You seem a little tilted right now.
Yeah,
they're doing that to
Pakistani guys.
You rocked me to my core.
There we go.
Please don't tilt.
But let's have a look. National Institute of Health. Brain morphological variability between whites and African Americans. The importance of racial identity in brain imaging research, published by Daniel and Adelino Barbarossa and Fernando A. Barrios.
What's the worst race in the world?
And it literally breaks down brain structure, and they found that in all aspects of the brain, there's a discernible difference between the grey matter quantity between whites and blacks. So whenever they claim that whites and black people have the same brain structure, it's a fucking lie. This study proves it.
Yeah, see, that was exactly what I thought you were going for. That's cool, dude.
Well, I'm not
You're
going for
right,
anything.
man.
I'm just citing the source.
superior
The
over
average European would definitely start with that. It's crazy.
There you go.
The-
There's a study. You
But
can
I
fucking
would
read it
say,
yourself.
like,
in
if you
code.
just
That's
take
cool. It's
two
not like,
different
you know,
guys and
studies
check
have
their
been
brains,
misused for,
they're
you
going
know,
to have a
the wrong
different
kinds of
brain
You
chemistry.
can. This is what you can do. You can get thousands of black people that work in like health and do
Just
MRI
admit you hate
scans on
black
them,
people. Simple
and
as
then
that.
you
It sounds like you hate
collate
black
their-
people.
You can collate
That's
the
cool,
studies,
brother.
okay,
Yeah,
and the
but
results,
the fact
and
is,
then
like, if
figure out what the
even
averages
if
are.
this guy hates
And
black people,
contrast
it
that to
doesn't
all
mean
the
that
other
it's
races and see
wrong.
what happens.
I just find it really weird that he would believe a biased racist study that relies on AI artificial intelligence as an
what
overlord
makes it
to
biased?
have it.
How's that bias?
There's too many
Can
loopholes with it.
can you
There's no. You
compare
haven't read the study for a
Harlem with
start, and you're just implying. You're just inferring
the
different things.
Can you compare Harlem with Beverly Hills? What would your opinion be when you compare these two
You just
places?
said it just now, British. You just said it was a theory. The test and study was a theory. It's a theory 100%. A theory is not fact. A theory is not law. Simple as that. It's biased.
It's a total
Their
theory.
theory was
but
proven correct by the
compare this
evidence.
shit.
It's the same thing. The reason why we have the thing called the Big Bang Theory, right? Because we can't confirm it. Some people believe it, some people don't.
No, except this is a difference because they actually measured it. See, that's the difference.
So it's
They
still a
actually have
theory,
the data
though.
to go
That's
with
all
it.
simple as
Not
that.
a
Did you know that the
not a theory though, is it? Because they have the data.
The truth is inside the comparisons.
Let me put
Comparison.
it like this: there's more evidence to demonstrate their
This
theory as being
verified
true
proof
than what the weather
by
forecast
comparing
has
shit.
for their predictions tomorrow. So that's it. You can choose what you want to believe. If you want to believe that that they can predict the weather on the
can just do
fucking weather
this.
forecast, then
There,
this study
done.
is more accurate than that. Crazy,
Like,
but hey, you know, this guy wants to
God
That
believe
speaks to the
that liberal
accuracy of the
science
theory
from
or the
the
inaccuracy
1990s
of
is
predicting the
true.
weather.
Well, how inaccurate do you think meteorology is, bro? Let me ask you that.
I mean, I seem to get, you know, people have bitched all the time about the weatherman being fucking wrong. What are you talking about?
We're in a period of 24 hours.
Dude, I don't
I'm
fucking
pretty
know,
sure
but I'm
they
saying
can
that with
accurately predict the weather for at least 24 hours, bro.
All right, brother. Yeah, you're right. You're sound.
I'm sorry,
and
do you not
clear,
have
bro.
the entirety of the northwest continent of America fucking spurring out right now for some weather front
I'm
supposedly
just trying
coming
to
in? It doesn't
backpedal
actually
on
manifest
everything.
it.
It's really fucking weird.
I'm asking you, like, you know,
I don't deal with that.
all you guys were in here bitching about, oh, you know, it's going to be crazy fucking weather tomorrow, but, you know,
Yeah, that's the forecast.
we don't actually know it's going to happen because it's been forecasted by some guys that don't actually know what they're fucking talking about because all they've got is fucking science and instruments and in decades worth of research and precedent backing them.
Yeah,
right? We can't actually
they're
we
never
can't
wrong.
infer
You're
anything.
right. They're never wrong. That's true.
Crazy. Well, I guess then we shouldn't expect it. We should just expect it to be clear skies tomorrow, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think being prudent is a different thing.
Prudent based on what?
But based on the fact that there's a chance that it could be quite
There's
bad.
just
Well, but you can't infer that because you have nothing to go off of, right? Because you have to completely dismiss all of meteorology.
Is that what you think I did?
Well, you haven't, unless you're going off divination, because you know we can't trust what the scientists are saying.
Divination, yeah. I asked God about whether or not I'm going to get rain tomorrow.
Well, you can't ask the weatherman,
Strong
can you? Because
manning,
you
dude.
just said
You're
that they get it
strong
wrong
manning
all
like
the
a
time.
motherfucker right now. Good for you.
I'm just asking you to substantiate. How do you? What do you have to go off of?
Last time
I'm just saying your argument that the fact that a theory is right is more accurate
I got the
than
study
the
there,
weather
bro. I just
forecast
DM'd you
is
it.
like it sounds like a strong point, but without understanding exactly how fucking.
He's just trying to
accurate
strong man
that
his
is.
argument. That's all he's trying to do.
I mean,
study,
he's kind of
bro.
just rage. He's been rage baiting the whole time, but
Yeah.
I'm not rage baiting you, bro. I'm just posting. I've given you the
that's why you
fucking
didn't
study.
talk shit. You
don't
talked shit about
engage
America
with it.
earlier because you just wanted to be sensitive and tender with
There you go. If you don't want to engage with it, bro, that's
He cares
fine,
more
but,
about America than his own
you mute
country.
me?
Think about it.
Did you mute me?
You wanted to take onto the tangent, so.
Oh, you muted me. Okay, good for you.
No, I haven't muted you. It's right there, bro. I've given
there
you the
you go.
study.
There you go. Well,
just
hello
choose not to
again.
engage with it.
I mean, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Thank you very much.
Hey, y'all.
Well, you're gonna do other than actually read the fucking study that's been provided
somebody
for you.
check my screen real quick.
Yeah, no,
bro.
I don't care, Professor. Thank you very much.
I'm unable to check right now. I'm very sorry.
Okay,
I'm just in a
that's cool.
match.
Someone check my screen real quick, bro.
You sound like someone that probably has some African American ancestry in your.
See, now
lineage,
that's
so
the
probably
that's the
why you're
weird shit,
triggered.
right?
No,
That's
no,
kinda what
that
started
is
as
some
being like-
bullshit. That is.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit, bro.
Yeah, dude, he's doing some
Ew.
eugenics bullshit
I
right now.
can
Do you
tell,
hate
bro.
black people?
MRI brain scans and
He-
black people have
he
less gray
brought
matter,
brain-
hence black dumb bad. Shut
He
the
basically
fuck
brought up a
up.
eugenics
Whoa,
theory
whoa,
race
what are you
thingy.
referring to
It's
that
all
for?
online. It's some stupid crap.
All I did was post the data, bro.
I've also seen
Literally go
studies
through
about the
this.
size of craniums and its relation to
Let's have a look at this.
academic
And
outcomes.
covert permutation volumetric brain results between African Americans and whites, adjusting for age, sex, education, and economic income. Volumetric measure per millimeters. Okay, African Americans, their mean subcortical
Yeah, but it's all
gray
bullshit.
matter
It's 100% bullshit.
0.0405 for whites, 0.03834. So there's a difference right there of a mass of 0.00011. Go. Should we go to the next part? Cortical
Do you
white
see the
matter.
connection about being
Mass
a
difference
fucking
of
poor as fuck and broke and stuff?
0.00112. Cortical white matter, right hemisphere, 0.00133. Cortical white matter, total difference 0.00491. That's the difference between whites and blacks in America alone. This isn't including Africans in general.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nobody fucking cares.
Yeah, it's
So
not.
I think you just
not
don't
real.
care because you chose
That's
not to
why
engage with it
did
because
same
the old
shit.
thing
Yeah,
is
you're
right
right.
there for
I'm
you
the
to read.
ignorant one.
30s.
You're right.
Well, when someone
Brainwashing
gives you a
with
scientific
that
study to back up a
propaganda.
point that they made and try
Just
to
because it's a
completely
single
disengage with
scientific
it.
study does not make this conclusion you're drawing relevant.
Oh no, it's not a
or
single
incorrect.
scientific study. It actually cites a lot of sources as well from previous studies that they drew off of as well.
Yeah, what, by
For
Himmler?
references.
Yeah,
we've
probably
got-
fucking Himmler did that. Yeah.
What have we got here? 2004 study,
Kinda
racial and
obvious,
ethnic
right?
identification of official classifications and health disparities, available from National Institute of Health. You got sequential estimation by the J. Royal Statistics,
How Hitler.
available on Google
Jesus
Scholar.
Christ.
Yeah, the fucking
What have we got
Henry-
here? Race. What's this study? A study by Asari S. Mincy, published 2021. Racism
Let me
may
unmute this
interrupt
chud real quick. Let's see what he has to say.
age-related brain growth of
You
African
fucking
American children
realize
in the
when
United
you're
States.
talking the same shit that was happening in the year 33 in the fucking
Study
Germany.
Study
You're talking
published
to
by
like a
2021 by Patal K. Hooker and S. K. Kittles.
You're
Leveraging
literally
genetic ancestry
Have you
to
fucking
study
read
health
George Orwell
disparities.
shit about your
How
country.
Hitler.
This is the same guy
Here we
that
go.
called Nick Fuentes a twink.
This is the same shit
Published
that
in the National
George
Institute of
Orwell
Health,
was
bro.
talking about. That's how you're getting fucking brainwashed.
Here we go.
You're
Here's
talking
another
about
one
the
published
same
by a
shit the
Chinese
Nazis
guy.
said in the 30s.
Yeah, well, maybe the Nazis were right. Maybe they knew shit for, in the 1940s
I mean,
that we only just
like,
rediscovered now, bro. It's
do you
crazy.
know how who
I don't know if you're
fucking
doing a bit.
do you know who
and
promoted
because
the
you were
fucking
shitting on
transgender
Fuentes, but it's
fucking
because he
shit
doesn't
in
go far
Reference
enough.
number 6.
Jews
What's this
and
study?
shit.
The racial
Because he doesn't go
differences in
far
insular
enough.
connectivity
But-
and thickness of related
Dude,
cognitive
You
impairment
did.
and
You're not a
hypertension.
liberal, right? So that
I would
much-
not
Here we
like
go.
to be as retard as
They're citing at least. I'm going down the fucking study, the fucking article. They've cited 64 other fucking studies, bro, in their paper. 64
Well, then
fucking
it must be
references
right.
from other public medical
To be honest,
journals.
I would
It
say
has to be
like
right.
Right then, dude.
different races are built slightly
100%,
differently.
You know,
That
when
doesn't
you hear
mean
some
that
shit on the internet,
one is
you'll
worth
be
more
like,
than the other.
dude, it has to be real.
Well, this is the difference. This is the thing, though, right? See, because they were ascribing the value to it, I was just denoting the differences, and they were saying, "No, there's no differences at all." And I was saying, "No, there clearly is," because this study demonstrates that. They're the ones that start
I
to
never
infer
made any
value.
kind of a
Yes,
statement.
you did.
in
You started
the
making affirmative
affirmation.
statements.
No, I
based
just
on
criticized
value.
the fact that you were bringing it up.
Well,
I never
brought it
made
up
a
because you
statement
claimed I
saying,
was
"Well,
wrong at
no,
the
it is
start.
or isn't true." Saying that
You
no,
did.
everyone's a unique sunflower, simultaneously, totally equal
Mhm.
physiologically.
No, they're not, though, are they?
Excuse me. I couldn't hear you through your T.
You think every single person is the same physiologically?
Do you listen?
He
That's
does
what you
not
said,
listen.
bro.
He does not listen.
You're too busy reading off numbers from a study no one's paying attention to like hear what people are saying.
No, I
Yeah,
did. I
but
just
the
heard what
thing
you
is,
said.
the-
You didn't say
the
anything
study
about
may
it.
be right,
British
but
is giving off a
who's
fake
using it to
study
be
that no one
racist?
wants to hear about.
See, again, you keep saying it's a fake study. It's not a fake study, bro. It's
Look, like,
literally
but guys,
published.
the study might be right, but you're using it just to be racist. It's
Well,
Yeah, it's pretty much the point.
if science supports my position, then you're obviously the ones
Just,
that
just say you
Then
hate
we're
black
wrong,
people. Just,
yeah.
just tell
That's
us
crazy.
right now. Just listen. Just tell us right now you hate black people. Say it with a straight face. You hate black people.
Did somebody live you or something?
I'm quite happy for them to.
Fucking brainwash methodics that he's fucking.
I'm quite
doing.
happy for you Americans to continue your social experiment of trying to like integrate these people into.
Yeah, which is a simple question. You don't have to go. You don't have to.
Yeah, get rid of the
Just tell me-
muzzies, brother. Get rid of the
Again,
muzzies, right? That's the
there's
answer.
a reason why. Again,
Allahu
going back to the
Akbar.
original topic. There's a reason why remigration is the leading topic in British political discourse today. Whereas you guys in America are basically
that you
guys in America are basically busy beating up federal agents because you can't deal with getting rid of a few illegal child molesters. You know.
Yeah.
So again, you can
You're
keep
right.
saying that the
We
UK
protect
is cooked,
pedophiles.
but you guys are literally
The general
your
populace
president's.
does all they can to protect pedophiles. You're
I mean,
ridiculous.
Your president's
You're
literally a
such rage
pedophile.
baiting
So
bitch.
what are you gonna do, bro?
Epstein.
You're fucking outrageous. You
I'm
are
sorry,
It's
absurd.
true as well, yeah.
Is Trump
Your
not wrong?
president is
You are
basically
absurd.
a fucking pedophile, 100%. That's true.
Your president is literally covering for an entire cabal of pedophiles. Let's not pretend like Americans
they're
don't
British.
protect child
Yeah,
rape.
Where's the fucking fight? Where's the fight?
That's such a fucking.
No
Yeah,
fight.
where's the
Why?
Epstein files, bro?
Why
Where's
is
the
there
Epstein
no
files,
fight?
bro?
just because Trump's a pedo doesn't mean that Keir Starmer's also a fucking retard. Like,
But
they
Keir
both are
Starmer's
true.
gay for a start.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that he's not a pedo.
Actually, no, Keir Starmer is a fucking retard because he had 3 Ukrainian rent boys that each knew where he fucking lived at a private residence that isn't publicly available, and they also knew what private car he drove to the extent that they could fucking torch it on his driveway. But somehow these 3 Ukrainian prostitutes that just so happened to be in the UK, they had no actual relationship with the Prime Minister, even though they knew his private residence. They knew his private fucking car, and their only form of occupation and way of earning money was by renting their ass out. How the fuck would Keir Starmer have come to have known these individuals, bro?
I just don't like.
Keir Starmer's as much as a fucking retard. Keir Starmer is as big a retard as Trump is a pedo, bro. That's the reality of the situation.
Exactly, they're both
Sure.
exactly similar. Like neither place
Yeah.
is doing
Kill
well.
your
That could be
leaders
true.
before they kill you. It's a very simple way of life.
No, but the thing is, there's enough people that support them still, but it's not like
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, you know why that is, though, right? It's because some people are retarded because there's differences in brain structure between
I
different
would
groups of
say
people.
about
That's just
67%
difference in
of
knowledge, bro.
people
Are you really gonna do an
fucking
IQ study on this
retarded.
shit? Are you really trying to do an IQ average right now?
I think
Because if I recall, the
think we
IQ
should
average is
test
higher in
people before they can vote.
All
Do you
I'm
think
saying is that are you
retarded
trying to do
people
an
should be able
IQ
to
study
vote,
right now?
bro? I'm asking you,
How
do you
do
think
you
retarded
do
people should be able
IQ
to vote?
studies? Knowing about the countries on the planet. Is that the IQ study? I mean,
I don't think basic geography is a measure of IQ. IQ
Yeah.
is
true. I'm pretty sure it's a
IQ
fucking.
is determined by
IQ
pattern
is
recognition, the
intellectual
ability to-
quality. That's what it is. And you're trying
Yes.
to put quality at a higher amount than you're trying to say you are. You are rage baiting it out of the ass. Don't go there,
I'm
buddy.
not rage
Come
baiting,
on.
bro.
But
You are rage baiting.
How am I rage baiting?
That sounds like smug talk, so that is rage baiting. It's whatever.
I'm just asking you, how am I rage baiting?
Okay, that might be true. Not gonna lie.
Again, what point are you trying to argue against? Do you think retarded people should be able to vote?
Yes.
If they're retarded,
Maybe
they
we
probably don't know.
maybe
what
we
the
should
vote
have
is.
IQ tests before people can cast a vote, ballot the election. What do you think?
I would say it's so much more fucking funnier when retard people vote. I just enjoy this shit.
How How about we skip the IQ test, okay? How about we just train AI models on MRI scans of people, and then every single person that when they come to vote to register for their ballot, okay, or for their voter ID card, they just have to get an MRI.
Yeah,
If the MRI detects that this person has a higher degree of mental retardation, then they can't get the card.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, let's be honest. Stupid people are never going to admit that they're stupid, are they? So you
Yeah,
can't
but
go
how do you
off.
get
Can't go
the
off trust.
fucking brain scan to this? You know, because brain scan doesn't show you. You know,
Of
like
course it does. Brain scan shows you everything, bro. What are you fucking on about?
It shows the activity.
Sure, brain scan shows you.
MRI shows you everything, bro. It shows you brain density. It shows you neuron activity, everything.
Yeah.
MRI is quite literally the end all be all of fucking mapping human consciousness.
To go into nationalist shit, you know, this thing doesn't fucking show anything. If you're stupid enough to go that, because you know what the consequences of being a fucking fascist. You're probably gonna get bombed the shit out. Usually,
yeah, by who
that's
though?
what fascists get usually. Yeah, so it's not very smart to decide to be like, hey, we probably should do the brain scan of a people who's a fucking stupid, so we can fucking kill them. Because this leads, if you're not smart enough to see where this shit leads, just
where
saying.
does it lead?
I don't know, dude. What happened with the fucking?
So we shouldn't gatekeep. We shouldn't gatekeep the democratic process because some other countries might take issue with it. That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. Do you realize that democracy is a totalitarianism? Do you realize that? Do you know about it?
Yes.
Yeah. So why even talk about democracy then?
Okay, so, but then why are you arguing against fascism?
Democracy is
Okay, so if democracy is inherently retarded, then why are you then arguing against fascism, which is the idea that only one political ideology and opinion can be heard in public or can be expressed publicly? You quite literally just made an affirmative argument for the thing that you're arguing against in the same fucking breath.
What? Well, I did not get that. How did
you literally just said, okay, that if democracy is retarded, okay, and a bad
democracy is not retarded. It's a totalitarianism.
And then you also said,
yeah.
What?
Okay, so we get this straight. You don't want retarded people to vote because retarded people will vote for stupid things. But then if you stop those retarded people from voting, you also think that's fascism, and that's bad. And you can't do that because other people will try and stop you. That doesn't make sense.
Stupid people are still people, okay? It's fucking obvious.
But then do you let stupid people... Okay, but then do you let stupid people dictate the path of, like, what your country's going to do in the future?
I don't know, dude. If you have a stupid wife, do you let her make your children's? I mean...
Let me ask you this. Would you put your child in a Somali daycare?
Dude, I know. Yeah, but
just a question. If
would you? I just want to know. Would you put your child in a Somali daycare center?
But, dude, the Somali doesn't take children in the daycare because it's a fucking.
No, we don't know that. Maybe they do. They say they do. Somalis claim that they have the best daycare centers because they're so fucking popular.
Yeah, have you seen any kids there? Except the one that
because they're smart enough to black the windows out. You know, obviously.
Yeah, obviously there's like shitloads of kids. Doesn't make sense. That, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's not irrelevant.
It's relevant.
No, I mean, like,
the fucking heart of the argument.
Your thing was like, dude, the fucking Somalians actually take the kids because they don't take the kids. So it doesn't mean shit.
It doesn't mean shit because we don't know, do we? You know,
dude. Really?
I mean, hey, let's not get into the habit of certain things without
fucking evidence. How many kids did you see at the Somali healthcare? Fucking child care, whatever.
I mean, I just had a bunch of people saying that even when I have evidence of something, I can't make the argument of it.
Zero, yeah. So your argument is like irrelevant. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, potato, dude.
So let me ask you something. Do you think having evidence of something is more important than making a statement on something and not having evidence for it?
Depends if you talk about truth or you're talking about media. Depends.
What if we're talking
yes,
about?
Makes sense. If you're talking about media, yes, it doesn't make sense. Like
So,
media can
what
fucking.
if we were talking about the difference between intelligences between peoples based on MRI scans? Do we dismiss that even though we have evidence, or do we have to fucking?
I
can we
don't think
believe
there's
it?
any kind of evidence that black people has a shittier brain than some fucking white people or some shit like that. I don't think there's any kind of evidence that can support that theory.
I mean,
Let
it's
me ask you a
subjective,
question.
in my opinion.
Yeah, dude, did you know in like fucking year
How's it-
38 or
what-
fucking 35 or something, there was a guy named Goebbels and he fucking made up this theory because he was fucking bored basically. And now every fucking retard people is just following this shit because they think that they're like fucking beautiful white people with the blue eyes, and yeah, that's why they're fucking potato. Yeah, it does
No, I
not
think
make
there's
sense.
plenty. I wouldn't want Slavic people running white countries. You know, I wouldn't trust a fucking Balkanoid with like running Western countries. I wouldn't trust a fucking Greek or a fucking Spanish person with running the UK.
Yeah,
race
you know
you
what
want
my theory is?
to
I
run your
really don't
country?
trust people with the bad teeth to run anything. I think they're fucking subhumans and they all had potato. You know why? Because they
Yeah, but why
genetically
is that though?
bad teeth. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Everyone can agree this fox has a bad fucking teeth, right? So why would we fucking talk with them? Plus they support fucking criminals, obviously. And they have this fucking retard as their head. Yeah. I think we should fucking nuke them away from our planet. Just because they have a shit teeth. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
see,
they
this is
support
why
people who like fucking
the
stab people.
British people didn't really give a shit about the opinions of the Europeans.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
because when it came to like
same
the
shit
actual
for-
fucking like the
same
numbers
shit
game, bro,
for-
with like the fucking studies and shit, it always comes down
Dude,
to the
100%
fucking.
studies. Stupid
Well, I gave
fucking
you the fucking
island in the
study, bro.
middle of nothing.
I mean, I gave you the fucking study, bro. You know, it's got accredited scientists that
You need to study with
published
this
it.
yet with the bad teeth. Dude, it's obviously right. It's obvious, right? It's like a
Support
a guy that.
fascists.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, 100%, bro. That's where all my political ideologies align.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Do you gonna exterminate me?
Every political test, bro, that I've ever taken has
Do you
come up
really
with like
want your
80-90%
children to have a
alignment.
bad teeth? No, you don't. So what do? You get rid of them, right?
No.
That's the theory
that's-
that you are. This is the theory that you just said.
Who said?
You.
What did I say?
I'm not gonna think
Let me
about
ask you a
you're-
question. Who
you are
published the
fascist.
first?
Are you gonna
Who published the
exterminate me?
first doc? No.
I'm Asian.
Mhm. Have
No,
you
I think what's gonna
watched
happen.
Orwell movie?
You'd be getting deported back to fucking Asia, bro. That's what would happen.
That's crazy.
And let's not get on to the fucking bad teeth with when it comes to the fucking Japanese, bro. The Japanese have got some of the worst fucking
Yeah,
teeth
but
compared to
you're
anybody.
talking
Period.
about the deporting to the Asia, and it's kind of
do
funny
you
that the
like?
whole
Do you
Europe
hate them
and
as a race
Americans
or
are
like
going
as a
for
person?
vacation for Asia. It's pretty interesting, you know.
What's interesting?
I'm not gonna say shit twice, but potato.
I mean, you do you. I mean, I would want to be a white people too.
You would want to be.
Yeah, I'm not a white. You know, I'm yellow.
That's what makes me laugh, right? Is if you ever asked any other person, like, if you could be any other race, what would you be? What do you think the most likely response is going to be?
Yeah, it's probably white, man. Like they got like privileges and shit, but like
privileges or prosperity.
I don't know, man.
There's a difference.
It's just my opinion.
Well, I was asking
Like, okay,
you,
people
there's a difference
see
between privilege and prosperity, bro. Everyone conflates the fucking two, but
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, but white people is like the meta for like decades.
well, it's only the matter in white countries. If you're white outside of a white country, you're basically fucked.
Just like in Thailand.
Oh yeah, pretty much. I mean, do you think the Thai
But people
like
come to Thailand,
or...
like people come to Thailand, like those white people, they were like, most of them are like the outcasts, you know.
Yeah.
And when they come here, they act like they're like superior and shit, and they ended up getting like fucked up by our people.
Yeah. But I mean, the Israelis are doing that as well, though. See.
That's why I hate like gringos who come to Thailand. They act like they're the shit.
Isn't Thailand banning the Israelis?
What?
Absolutely, fuck Israel.
I hear that Thailand is banning Israelis from visiting the country now because
because they're like
so much
infested.
Trouble.
They're like infested in like one of our islands.
Yeah.
There's an island in Thailand that's like 90% Israelis. They're like buying properties and shit, and like they're trying to
kick
like
them out before it's too late.
the-
They're gonna take over.
and they're like doing rallies and shit.
They're gonna claim it was promised to them 3,000 years ago.
I hear that they busted a ring of like 6 Israelis that were like smuggling drugs into Thailand, and I'm just thinking like, if there's like one place in the world you don't want to fucking smuggle drugs, it's into Southeast Asia. You know,
Dude,
like
yeah,
Thailand,
Thailand will fuck you up.
Yeah, usually
like
get a fucking death sentence
man.
for that shit.
Yeah, I mean, like Thai prisons aren't exactly known for being hospitable, so it's like you could have some like next level sense of fucking privilege to be able to like think that you can like knowingly smuggle drugs into fucking Thailand of all places.
Dude, have you heard of like Golden Triangle? That's like the hot spot for like arms and drugs trafficking. I mean, Thailand in general is like the hot spot for like fugitives and shit. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's because you got so many fucking islands and shit though in it, that's the Philippines. There's so many places out there for people to hide.
I think it's because like no one gives a shit about our country.
I remember the good times in Thailand when you can go Thailand.
I mean, Thailand is a good country and all that.
See officer, ask him, hey, can we have a gun range meeting? And you could shoot a fucking car with a RPG.
Yeah.
But
why
didn't blow
we
up
don't use RPG? What do you mean?
What?
What were you talking about? Sorry.
Shooting a car with an RPG. Like a good time.
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, I don't recall my country having an RPG. We use like Western guns. We don't use AKs. I'm not sure. So like,
I mean, are you sure you don't have RPGs? Because I'm pretty sure when you had a problem
like the RPG 7
neighboring country, I saw some dudes running with RPGs there.
Wait, which province did you go?
I don't know. What you had a problem with the fucking Cambodia or something? What do you have to fucking neighbor?
Oh yeah, if it's the border, then it's probably like.
Yeah. I saw people fucking running with RPGs.
Dude, we're going to war with Cambodians right now.
What?
Yeah, like Thailand's raging war with like Cambodia. For like a year now.
Yeah, you have like fucking SA-58 assault rifles
Stuff
there.
Like that.
That fucking jams all the time. That sucks. Okay. But yeah, so people with RPGs and shit. I mean, dude, just people having fun, whatever, right?
Dude, like one thing I like about Thailand is like Okay, maybe the country is small, but like the crime rate is really low. I don't know why. Even though it's like a third world country.
Yeah, but that's because the police will like beat the shit out of people.
Yeah, actually fucking beat the shit out of the criminals. Yeah, that's why. Obviously.
I thought it should have been though. To be fair, it's probably the only.
They're corrupted as shit though.
Every time.
Police in Thailand are like corrupted as shit, low key.
Yeah,
but they still beat shit out of criminals with
that's
the
why you know.
Yeah, they do. Actually, I agree.
Yeah, that's why they fucking chill.
That's why you're never supposed to like. If you want a functioning fucking police force, you never have them from the civilian population. They're always supposed to be fucking militarized in some aspect. But,
yeah.
That's why the French, they have the fucking gendarmerie patrolling Paris and shit like that. Those guys are paramilitary. They're not just like civilian. They have like military training, discipline, and shit.
You have to divide them. Yeah, it sucks.
And that's because it keeps the fucking corruption out of it. You just have regular guys. This is why the fucking Mexico's a third world shitholes, because they have civilian police fucking on the streets.
I don't think they have a civilian police. They have a police that is divided from the society, 100%. If you join cops in Mexico, you are divided from the society, 100%. You live in a base and shit.
Yeah, but they still know where the fucking families and that are, see? And like the problem is as well, the military doesn't inspire enough fear in the general population, so the cartel aren't intimidated by them in the same way.
Yeah, because the cartel own the fucking country.
It's a narco state.
But again, that's because they have the monopoly on violence and intimidation. That's what the fucking state is supposed to have.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the fucking CIA sold them like 1,050 cal Barrett.
That's why they made drones, homie.
I think it's a makeshift.
Yeah, they're going drones as well right now. Yeah.
No, I'm saying like against like you guys. Like I just joined to hear you guys talking about the cartels. The cartels are like
everything in general.
No, it's just about.
They'll go underground, bro. They'll just legitimize. They're not gonna fucking.
No, I mean, dude, they're
gonna disappear.
You do realize that they're just normal civilians that like occasionally go like hold a machine gun and look intimidating, right?
The one that runs Mexico that took over from fucking who's the guy that got snatched?
CJNG.
Yeah, I think those were the ones they were ex-military or whatever that were. They were the ex-narcos.
Oh, you're talking about the Zeta group. The Zeta. Zeta group, right?
The Los Zetas.
You're talking about Zeta.
Or the CJNG.
Yeah, they're the ones that were trained in fucking taking down the drug traffickers, and they
understand one thing about them though. They all gather in one spot, which is terrible. Because if they're all gathered in one spot, let's say something happens and a meeting is called.
Yeah, they might be a drone flying around.
We have been known to take out a building or two. I'm just saying, like, we'll just wait until they're all in one spot and then just go poof. Problem solved.
Yeah,
that's never happened though, is it? So I don't think that's.
It's closer than you think, homie. I think it's closer than you think.
I think Trump is fucking closer to dropping a fucking drone strike on Minneapolis than he is to fucking drone strike in Mexico at the minute.
I don't know, because what he's done so far is going to choke off a lot of other countries from the illegal oil and shit that they were getting. I think it's going to have bigger
oil. They had trade deals, didn't they? Just Trump decided to fucking interrupt that shit.
Their biggest exporter of illegal oil was to Russia, and then Russia sold that oil to India, and now India can't buy Russian oil anymore. And Venezuela is no longer selling oil to anybody that's considered a U.S. Enemy. So
yeah, because Venezuela is not Venezuela anymore.
No, it's part of that's one thing I don't think people get. Venezuela is no longer Venezuela. It's still called Venezuela, but it's US.
Yeah, but I mean Alaska is called Alaska, but it's
it's
not a fucking Alaska anymore. It's like, yeah, you can call it Alaska when potato.
But believe it or not, Alaska wasn't acquired through like that type of shit. Alaska was actually, I think, a gift. It was a gift.
No, it was bought for 100 years. It has an agreement. They buy it for 100 years, but they're gonna forget to not give it back.
Potato. When it became one of the states, you could cancel that.
Yeah, like a Crimea or Donbass and shit.
Well, I mean, that's what a lot of people forget about Greenland.
Potato. Yep. I know. But
Greenland also had one of those 100-year deals, but it wasn't a
right.
100-year deal.
Yeah.
After the end of World War II, the U.S. occupied it to keep Germany and China from occupying it. That was the whole purpose of them being there. And then they signed a pact saying that they would help protect it for the Kingdom of Denmark.
China was never
just
gonna
a
occupy
great
Greenland,
place
bro.
to have a cover. It's like a great place to have a very nice defense base against the whole Europe or Russia and that side. Everything that's like after this side of the water, it's a great place to defend.
Hey, so think about this though.
Obviously,
the U.S. isn't interested in putting military bases there. That would be too easy of a target, right? But what they are
military
interested,
bases there. We're on about
right. Well, they've had them there. That's part of the military protection.
You're
right?
gonna buy it away, obviously.
But,
why would you bother? Just buy it.
I think the bigger reasoning for wanting to acquire some more land is because they need to put satellite infrastructure there so that it's early warning detection system for the Golden Dome.
Yeah, you don't need to have.
Oh yeah,
If you look on the map,
it is.
Listen, if you look on the map, there's a triangle, and if they can get Greenland, that gives them the complete triangle. That's all they need.
You don't
need
but
it's
control
against Europe.
over.
It's not even against Russia. It's against Europe only. Because Russia can nuke them from other side.
But
Europe
they would
can only nuke them from the
make
Greenland side. Yeah. So it's like
the missile
it's
would never make
preparation
it into
against
low
Europe
orbit.
war.
You know that, right? We currently have the technology to see anytime somebody shoots pretty much anything bigger than a truck off the ground.
But you don't have technology to stop it.
No, with the Russian nukes, we do.
Yeah. No, you don't with the
Yes, we do.
missiles.
You can't stop it once it gets into low orbit, but you can stop it on its upwards and when it's going up into low orbit. And that's where their defense would come in. They would hit it.
That might be real, yeah. Yeah, but when
you can look that part up.
They've
got to.
Yeah.
I can tell you for a fact, my brother watches a screen all day for anything that crosses the international date line. And if it crosses that international date line without authorization, he hits a button and that shit disappears.
No idea, but yeah. Still kind of sucks that we're in this kind of situation.
But at the same time, do you know how much that's going to change Greenland's economy if they get acquired? Instantly, they go from whatever they are to way up there.
I'm going now.
Maybe. I'm pretty sure they're gonna pay every citizen of Greenland like 100K.
No, but you got to understand. They're not buying the country from the citizens, my guy. You do know that, right?
They're just gonna fucking pay them, and
just out of curiosity, you do know, like, if I'm gonna buy something, right? It's got to be from somebody who's not gonna be bought, right? So if I'm buying the country of Greenland, what sense does it make if I'm gonna own the country, right? And I'm gonna tax the people to pay the people, because essentially I'm just paying myself, right? Because
after 10, 15 years, yeah.
But it's not Greenland that they're going to pay. It's the Kingdom of Denmark.
Yeah, but
doesn't Denmark own Greenland?
Denmark is currently the owner of Greenland.
Yeah, but yeah, because
why does Trump want Greenland so much?
They still gonna, because it's a
They're
fucking gigabase.
They're not gonna
it's like
pay.
super base.
They're not
Super
going to
nice
pay
base.
anybody anything, but what I will tell you is that if they acquire
They're
Greenland,
gonna pay them all.
a lot of factories will pop up over there, basically meaning y'all's economy will be super boosted.
Yeah, but the difference is the Greenlanders don't want their
They're gonna pay them all. They're gonna pay
They
them
don't
all.
want their environment getting polluted with American fucking ExxonMobil fucking oil refinery.
Nobody's going to be pumping oil out from there. That would be we have regulations that stop you from doing shit on protected land.
But
if they acquired Greenland, it would be considered protected land.
They're not selling the fucking Venezuela oil right now. Yeah, I mean,
it's evidence.
So if it's protected land, how are they gonna do all the deep mining that's going to be necessary to extract all the rare earth minerals?
Do you know who's protecting the Greenland? It's a fucking from
Denmark and the U.S.
Greenland. No. It's a U.S. fucking general in NATO that who is protecting, who is like has the responsibility of protecting Greenland. It's a U.S. fucking general. So who the fuck they're gonna fight? They're not gonna fight their own general, obviously, right?
But you got to remember Greenland's military is its own separate thing. Like it isn't connected to them. So and they've been told ever since the end of World War II that if any type of force invades, period, any type, you shoot first and ask questions later, meaning that they will go on the offensive. And then you'll start to go, oh yeah, why were you driving those tanks over here?
It's like 6 Reaper drones. Okay.
Wait, Greenland has a military?
Each.
Small as it may be, yeah.
Yeah, surprise, they actually have a military there. Yeah. It's crazy.
I heard that we're gonna have to fight NATO if Trump takes Greenland.
8 Reaper drones with 4 missiles each.
My guy that said that thing about NATO, you do realize that Greenland and the United States are the founders of NATO, right?
Yeah.
Well, the Kingdom of Denmark and the United States.
Doesn't make
that's
when
it all started.
They were multicam? Oh shit! It's gonna be a hard.
Dude,
it's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah, I cannot see people in agree.
Look up their military. They're legit using the same camo as the U.S. Army. They're using OTP.
Dude, they just make everyone fucking ridiculously stupid because they're never gonna fight there. The whole thing is that they're just gonna fucking sell it and be like, fuck yeah.
They're not gonna sell it.
That's it. Yeah.
No, the people said they're not gonna sell it. They said they don't want.
They are going to sell it, dude.
No, they won't.
Would you say not to fucking 100K?
No, what's going to happen, I believe, and I'm going to make a bet on this, right? I believe
I'm betting $1,000 that they're going to sell it instantly. Because if they're not going to sell it, potato.
You know, 100K wouldn't cover a fucking ambulance ride to the fucking mainland, like continental US.
Yeah, because fucking America, they're only gonna sell it if you guys be like, hey, we're still gonna keep Danish fucking healthcare.
Yo, Fadi.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. You do know that the last time that the acquisition of Greenland was talked about, the deal was over $1 billion.
Oh, like buying it for $1 billion?
They've talked about it way. Listen, they've talked about it way before today. 2 other presidents have tried to buy it.
Greenland was like, dude, it was the main base of NATO in the Cold War. Okay, just
no
saying.
Shit. That's where it was founded.
No shit. Yes, yeah. I mean, I know about that thing.
We already as the U.S. we already